water. One of the most vital resources on the planet, something that we can't live without, and something that momfluencers can't bear the taste of without 2 pounds of powdered pineapple Fanta mix and heart-shaped ice cubes made of pink lemonade. So it makes sense that something as important as water, something of this magnitude, deserves to be carried in a vessel of the same importance. Something sturdy, something cute, something that retails for up to $60 before tax. So when Stanley Cups started blowing up online, we found that vessel. For the past year or so, I had never really heard of Stanley Cups, and if you still haven't, Stanley Cups are to Hydro Flasks what Hydro Flasks are to Yeti Cups. I feel like I need to have something in my hand. I can't do this without something in my hand. Oh, perfect. Aww, bestie. Every few years or so, there's a new water bottle brand that everybody wants for Christmas, and if you don't have it, you're a loser. Oh, so you just want to drink water and you don't care about how on trend the container holding it is? That is so thirsty. Like all the brands before, Stanley makes water bottles, but their bottles have a little handle on the side, a little thing to grip, so that you can finally handle the grippy. But what people can't handle is Stanley's Valentine's Day collaboration with the poo-poo head company known as Starbucks. The limited edition cups were hot pink instead of Stanley's usual collection, which only has light pink, and we don't want that. We want our grippies hot and pink. To put it simply, people have been losing their gourds over these cups. The release of these cups was like Black Friday for people who know all the lyrics to Lavender Haze. This was the most chaotic thing to happen in like 2 days, which isn't a long time, but this year has been crazy, okay? Gypsy Rose's husband has a big dick. And that's something I know now. There were literally people camping out in Target parking lots at 3, 4 in the morning just waiting for them to open so that they could storm the display like they were in the battle at Helm's Deep. There was one person who fell mid-sprint and no one even checked on her. No one cared. They all just turned on her. One of you will betray me come the morn. No, we would never do that. I would never ever do that for only 30 pieces of silver and a hot pink Stanley Cup. They made a pink one? Well, hang on. I mean, why wait until morning? Guys, he's in here. No, wait, that's not. Sorry, man, they're BPA free. Yeah, come on, don't be cross. Judas. But someone who would never betray you is today's sponsor. The funny thing about people running through Target like this is that I can almost guarantee that every one of them already has a Stanley Cup. There are people who collect Stanley Cups like Pokemon cards. I've talked a little about skincare on TikTok and how people will have ridiculous amounts of skincare products that no one person would ever need. Some people do the same thing with Stanley Cups. They'll have cabinets dedicated to Stanley Cups or walls with shelves crammed full of them in every possible color to go with their different outfits. There are at least 32 cups in this picture. One person does not need that many cups. I've heard 2 girls only need 1 cup. I heard that somewhere. The Valentine's Day tumblers were $45 and they had other ones for less money, like the shorter ones, but nobody cares about those for some reason. No one cares about the short kings, even in drinkware. Shame on y'all. After all this crazy stuff went down, Target had to start making systems to try and avoid the chaos. In a lot of videos, they sell out in literal minutes. People were grabbing them so quickly that they had to start enforcing a 2 per person limit on the cups. Some Targets were apparently even handing out tickets to the lines in front of Target. And if you didn't get handed a ticket, you can't buy a cup. Like, there's no point in you even going to the display if you don't have this ticket. You basically have to win the lottery to buy one of these cups. Actually, it's not even like winning the lottery. It's like having to win a lottery just to be able to buy a ticket to win the lottery. Hey man, how's it going? Can I get the Powerball? You got a ticket? Not yet. No, it's the Powerball. You gotta have a ticket to buy a ticket, okay? I don't care how powerful your balls are. Some stores had cops guarding the display, and you might be thinking that's kind of overkill. It's not like anyone's doing anything illegal. Think again. Think twice. Think.
You're a fucking loser.
This guy grabs an entire box from behind the counter, which is crazy. I don't care about Starbucks or Target, but don't stress out the employees. They're already over your shit without you doing anything illegal. You're legally a pain in the ass. But then these people body slam and tackle him.
Stop him! him! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Yeah, stop him!
Everyone rallied together over this box of Stanley Cups like their lives depended on it. I've seen less of a Samaritan response during anything else.
Oh my god, that man is stealing a box of Stanley Cups. He's stealing Stanley Cups.
What? No, it's a baby. I'm stealing a baby.
Oh, thank God.
I thought he was doing something really
Come on,
bad.
I'm a kidnapper, not a monster.
Goo goo gaga. Goo goo goo. Gaga gaga. And after this whole struggle, it looks like there's only one cup in this box.
No, it's okay. We're gonna call law enforcement.
He just 1v12'd these people for one piece of drinkware. And I understand being excited about something that's limited edition. People do it with video games and collectibles all the time. But we're talking about reusable water bottles. It helps the environment because you only need one, like a cast iron skillet or underwear. But some people like to kill two birds with one stone, or all birds with one environmental crisis, and use both. On the bright side, this is more efficient. This way, the plastic will end up in the ocean faster. Time is money. Money is Stanley Cups. My leg itches and my hand is sweaty. This is just insulting because if you're gonna use plastic water bottles, at least use them. The environmental impact can't be for naught. Verily, unless they can't drink their water, this is completely pointless and just adds an extra step. I just created matches so that we don't have to use rocks to make fires anymore. Amazing, that makes things easier and better. That was way easier. So convenient, right? I know they want the aesthetic, so that's why they have to pour the water into the Stanley, but it's also so they can use the Stanley bowl attachment thing. There's already a container to drink the water from, and there are already bowls. If anything, this is just taking a bowl and putting it on something precarious that your kid's knee is gonna knock out in 2.5 seconds. And if you take too many grapes from one side, the whole thing will topple over. This is like putting your toddler's food on top of a Jenga tower. And that's another thing about Stanleys is that people like to make accessories for them, which if you take into account the people who think of these as accessories and buy different colors to go with their outfits, this is accessorizing an accessory. You can accessorize your Stanley with a little tiny Stanley. This is for when your friend who is a mouse is a little parched. You can give it to him, but do not, for the love of God, do not give him a cookie. Don't even get me fucking started. There's also the Amazon must-have TikTok specifically for Stanley cups.
Amazon Stanley must-haves. First up is this silicone boot that serves as a cushion cover for the bottom. It comes in two sizes for the 30-ounce or 40-ounce with a custom fit that helps prevent dents and scratches.
She says it's to prevent dents and scratches, but are these denting surfaces when you set them down? No wonder they're so expensive. They're made out of vibranium.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
You can also buy clothes and purses for your Stanley.
This carrier is another favorite, especially if you like to bring your Stanley on the go. It secures around the cup with Velcro for a nice snug fit. This pouch that's designed to strap onto Stanleys so you can keep a few of your important belongings like a cell phone, key fob, and card holder all together.
It kind of seems like a water bottle isn't what you want. You would like a doll, like a Barbie or an American Girl doll. These are probably as expensive as American Girl dolls, which is really hard to be. And this is fine. Some of these are cute. I'm not gonna pretend that they're not, but what isn't cute is whatever this is.
The packaging was so cute, I had to get it laminated. Then I rolled it up and tied it with a scrunchie, added some glue dots to the back. Now I can use my tumbler without messing up the label.
You just laminated garbage. We don't need ways to make trash last longer. Biodegradable. That's for betas. That's why in 2024, I'll be making garbage immortal. Vote for me, and the only degrading you'll see is in the bedroom. And your quality of life. And the economy. I know that this is not every Stanley Cup owner. There are plenty of people who like Stanleys a normal amount, who just want a reusable, cute cup, and who don't try to punch Target employees in the throat. I think all the Valentine's Day cups are sold out now, which sucks, because how am I supposed to get one? There are some people reselling them for over $200, and that's ridiculous. So I guess I'm gonna have to make my own Stanley Cup. So this is my tutorial for how to make your own Stanley Cup. First, you're gonna buy this decal paper from online, and then you're gonna not use that at all, because you don't have ink for your printer, and then it snows in Tennessee way more than anyone is used to. Everyone is staying home from school and work. Everyone is stranded. I'm stranded. I can't go to the grocery store. I'm only eating Chef Boyardee. These are dark times. So then you're gonna have to improvise a little bit. You're gonna have to brainstorm, and then you're gonna remember that your amazing, wonderful manager got you an Insta camera for Christmas, and then you're just gonna take a picture of your design on your phone, print that out, cut it out, fasten it to your cup in a dishwasher waterproof way, and there you go. There is your very own Stanley Cup. You know, Stan Lee, the guy. Laugh. Then you're gonna test it out. You can take it with you places as long as you don't go any places because you're stranded. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking there's no lid and so it's not gonna be spill proof, but that's actually not factual at all. It is spill proof. Whatever fun things you're up to, you can take it with you. It's just that kind of cup where it's kind of like a companion. It's kind of sentient. It's like its own being. Sometimes it speaks to you. It talks to you. It whispers in your ear at night. You can take it with you when you go sledding in the snow, or you could if you had the fun kind of snow and not the kind of snow that's just sinks down every time you step on it. But the Stanley Cup finds a way. There is always a way to have fun with a Stanley Cup, with this Stanley Cup that you made. So yeah, if you happen to have all these ingredients laying around your house, highly recommend making your own Stanley Cup. That's about gonna do it for me. Send help, reinforcements, send food that doesn't come in a can, send those things from the Hunger Games that the sponsors just send help. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Judith, please don't do this. We were meant to be together.
You need to accept that this is over, John. I'm sending the papers to your lawyer tomorrow. Hey! Hey, you two! Is that man talking to us?
Yeah,
no,
you!
I don't think
yes,
so.
I am
It's
talking
pretty
to
obvious
you.
we're in the middle of something. It would be pretty rude to just come up here.
I don't care.
Hey, what do you want?
Punch or slap.
What?
Punch or slap. Would you punch or slap me?
That's the same
Don't you
thing.
mean kiss or slap?
No. Please, no. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Okay, fine. Kiss or slap.
Neither.
Thank you for listening, and thank you to Filmora Go for sponsoring this video.
You know, John, maybe we're making a mistake.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should choose punch.
Judith,
I agree.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad.
Not really.
And can we please cancel the internet genre of random street interviews?
I'm gonna die. How can you die when you're dead? Goodbye!
Actually, I take that back. Street interviews, when done right, can be funny. Billy on the Street, for example, makes me laugh every time I see a clip of it.
And I walked out of it at the end, and I said, this is no good.
That has a production team and an actually funny host. When regular dudes, because let's face it, they're almost entirely dudes, grab their iPhone 5 mics and their backpacks of misogyny and try to interview mostly women who are trying to go about their regular days, that's where I begin to take issue. If you've been looking for a TikTok page where someone with the charisma of a newborn calf asks people pointless and often insulting questions, then great. You're gonna love this one.
Can I date your friend?
Yes. Are you Adele?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You would think with the amount of people doing videos like this and the volume of videos like this that exist, that they would get somewhat less awkward, but no, they don't.
She's only into DILF, sorry mate.
Oh, DILF?
Yeah, she's only into DILFs. Yeah. You have a kid?
Not yet, but...
I think it's a pretty well-known fact that people are the most awkward when put on the spot like this, so it's your job as the interviewer to lead the convo away from that and not just repeat what they're saying back to them with random exclamations. Yeah, I only like DILFs. Oh, you only like DILFs? Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, snap. So... Oh. Is that the end of the interview, or...? Oh.
Do you have a kid?
Not yet, but...
Not yet. Maybe, I don't know. We can figure it out. Yeah. Might be able to work around it.
Oh.
I love how it's so awkward that the person in the middle tries to carry the conversation themselves. I appreciate them for that. They tried. Like, they said, do you have kids? And he just still went nowhere with that.
Not yet, but...
In fact, I think his entire vocabulary in this whole 40-second clip was, can I date your friend?
Can I date your friend?
Oh, you only like DILFs?
Oh, DILF?
Oh.
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
And no cap.
No cap.
He didn't even, she asked what no cap meant, and he even repeated that back to her.
What is no cap? She doesn't know what cap means.
Oh, it means like no cap?
Thank you so much. That cleared it right up for us. Mary Poppins, what's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious mean? Well, silly, it means, of course, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Right, but I just want to know what it means. Well, I mean, you know what? I can spell it for you. No, that's all right. You don't have to. U-P. No, that's all right. R-C. I just want to know why my father hates me.
So make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
Why do I have to prove to you that girls are funny?
To get $100.
But I don't need $100. Oh.
The girls aren't funny?
No, girls are funny. I feel like
Make me laugh.
behind it right now.
Oh, okay. So you think that women owe you not only the courtesy to stop and listen to what a person wearing two different kinds of shoes has to say, but also to prove that they are funny to you? Not just them, like the women in general, because that's not a lot of pressure at all. And in return, you insult them more than once. What a great deal.
Make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
If I'm funny?
Make me laugh to prove that girls are funny.
It's not like it's just a silly prompt or a fun way to compete for $100, because he does this all the time. And the second they don't respond with some kind of joke, he goes, so I was right, girls aren't funny?
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
The girls aren't funny?
Girls are stupid then? Girls are dumb piles of doo-doo? Girls are doo-doo heads? Girls are mountains? Girls are doo-doo mountains of dumb?
Can you guys make me laugh to prove that guys are funny? And I'll give you guys $100.
And the very rare times that he does it with guys, he will instantly start laughing before they even say anything.
All right, so what do you call a giraffe walking down the beach?
What?
Homeless. Completely, go ahead, completely.
I don't know if this guy's content is intended to be misogynistic, like to get more interaction, or if that's just his natural musk. Either way, these comment sections attract more chauvinists than orange spray tans and blonde toupees do. We be laughing at literally nothing, just everything's funny. Damn, didn't even finish the joke and I was laughing for no reason. Proves guys are funnier than them girls. Am I in hell? Is this hell? I feel like I'm in the 7th layer of Dante's Inferno, but it's just me stuck in a room full of middle school boys who think that babies come from buttholes. A joke coming from a guy just makes the joke more funny. I DKY. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. That's when, that's called prejudice.
Would you survive an MW2 lobby?
What is that? Is that a game?
Oh, just like an MW2 lobby.
Yeah. Sure. What? I heard lobby, like hotel lobby.
Oh.
Okay, what are the other questions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's so awkward. They keep saying yeah over and over again, but it's only because he's not good at interviewing people. Like, what else are they supposed to say? Who am I kidding? This is not an interview. You just ask them one question and then just lets them stand there in silence while they try to figure out what the hell is happening. So I've been hearing rumors that someone is dating Taylor Swift now, huh? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. 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 What? Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. No cap. No cap.
Can I date you guys?
No. I don't know. Yeah, I'm the only single one.
Oh. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
This is kind of worse than the stuff I usually make videos on, because usually it's TikTokers not interacting with real people in real life. They just make stuff pretending to do stuff in real life. This is worse. TikTokers in the wild, and it's not good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really want to date you. I wanted to date the other ones, but thanks anyway.
I don't want to date you either.
They were like going to hug him to be nice probably, but he wouldn't move. And then he said he didn't want to date her and insulted her. A good interview.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take for you to drive 80 miles?
8 minutes.
An hour.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
60 minutes. Yeah.
You good with your answer?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
80 minutes?
No, she was right.
Me?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So, have any of these people spoken to a human before? I feel like I'm watching three lamps that suddenly gain sentience try to hold a conversation with each other. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 42? No. Yes? 3. Wood? No. Amy Winehouse? 3? No. You were right. I was right? Wine? Yes. 3? No. 3? No. Wood? Wood. Yes.
So make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
Yeah. All right. Why'd the chicken cross the road?
Oh.
Because. No. Okay. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah, no cap.
Facts, though, printer.
Petition to stop pity laughing at jokes, except for mine.
Laugh at all my jokes.
This is what we're creating. Guys with the personality of a leather ottoman who think they're qualified to be comedic judges.
Yeah, no cap. Can you make me laugh to prove that guys are funny, and I'll give you $100?
No. I suck. I don't know.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't know. I don't know any jokes. I don't know any jokes.
Yeah.
So this is what makes me think he's being antagonistic for views. If it's a girl, he'll keep a straight face, but if it's a guy, he'll instantly burst out laughing no matter what they say. I think he's just doing it so that people will either comment agreeing with him or trying to argue just to boost his videos. He also posts so much. I was watching these for hours and just checked the date, and this one is only from July of this year. Or maybe it just felt like hours because these are so repetitive. It's either this $100 challenge or one where he asks them to name 3 athletes for $100 because, you know, women aren't funny and women know no sports. Like, of course people aren't going to be funny when you put them on the spot like this, especially when you're standing there giving them a death glare. I think even the best stand-up comedians would struggle with this just a little bit. Up next we have ChadChad. Everyone please give him a warm round of applause. Thank you. Get up there. There he is. Wow. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, Chad. I didn't know I was. You're funny. I'm serious. I'm wearing pajamas. Oh, stop it now. I was just getting more rangoons and going back to my apartment. That muscular man pulled me from the street and shoved me up here. You're killing me. He's basically kidnapped. Okay, get on with it. Big jokes. Come on. Okay. I mean, bitches be crazy. Am I right? Hell yeah, they are. I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram. That's Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And I believe in aliens. I never decided that. There was never a specific moment where I was like, you know what? I do believe in aliens. I do. Because I've always just assumed that, you know, in the endless universe, there are probably other places that can also support life. Like, there are a lot of ants in the world, but each ant probably thinks that their anthill is the only anthill in the world, but that's only because they haven't invented space travel yet. I've never met anyone who claimed to be abducted by aliens or who claims to have had some kind of extraterrestrial encounter. But I like to think that I'm an open-minded person and that I would hear them out, which is why today we're talking about Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato is a pretty well-known singer and was in a lot of Disney movies / TV shows. You've probably heard of them before, so I'm not gonna dive too deep into their history. But there was a certain clip that caught my attention the other day.
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings. And they were like, do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
Sorry. You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
This is a pretty short clip, so I wanted to get the full context of what's happening here. Demi has a new show called Unidentified that's streaming on Peacock TV. We'll get into that later. So the reason for this interview is that Demi is promoting their new show, and this conversation takes place after Kelly shows a clip previewing it.
But wait, in that clip we just saw you looking for aliens. So have you seen an alien? Have you ever had an experience?
I have never seen an ET face to face.
Oh, that's something else I should mention. Demi doesn't believe that we should call aliens
aliens, they say that that is offensive to aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry. Demi Lovato has said referring to extraterrestrials as aliens is derogatory, and the word should no longer be used for potential otherworldly visitors. Speaking to E! News, Lovato explained their reasoning while responding to Span while responding to fan speculation that they have an unreleased song called Aliens, quashing the rumor. That's a weird word. It sounds like you're getting phlegm out of your throat. Quashing the rumor. The singer said their fans should know they don't call them aliens because it is a derogatory term for anything.
My fans should know that I do not call them aliens because alien is a derogatory term for anything.
Oh, that's so true.
Even extraterrestrials, which is why I call them ETs.
Which I guess I kind of get what they're trying to say here, but at the same time, I feel like this would be very, very low on an ET's list of concerns if they were to encounter our planet. Our government would definitely take it into custody and definitely perform less than humane tests on it, so it probably wouldn't be too worried about what word we were using to refer to it with. I will now use this circular saw to enter your brain cavity. I would prefer if you didn't. Then I will study your alien brain to discover all of your secrets. I don't have any... Excuse me, what did you call me? I'd say this is a case of let's cross that bridge when we get there, but the bridge isn't even built yet. The bridge isn't even under construction. The bridge is still in the Daddy Bridge's ball sack, okay? We don't need to be worried about this yet.
Yeah. I had a night where I was dreaming, and I say dreaming very loosely because I don't really know what happened.
So see, this is why I wanted to watch the full clip, because the TikTok that the Kelly Clarkson show posted, which got 3.2 million views, mind you, doesn't include the part where they say that this is dreaming, I think is what they're saying this was. So that kind of seems irresponsible to just post this without that context, because the comments are absolutely roasting the shit out of Demi, saying that they're on drugs, saying that they've completely lost their mind. I don't know if it was intentional or unconscious, but if I was Demi and the show that I did an interview for clipped something in a way that made me seem crazy, I would probably have a heart attack.
But I all of a sudden was in my room, and I know I said, I sound like this is gonna sound so out there, but just bear with me. So I woke up in my room.
They even cut out the part where Demi acknowledges how strange this sounds. Who is running this TikTok account? Joe Jonas? Joe, is that you?
Yeah. So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings.
Us to the 3 beings? Okay, corporations, you need to stop, all right? We get it. You're hip with the young whippersnappers. You know what this means. I actually think the only time I ever see this used anymore is by corporate accounts. So now it's getting kind of like corporate Twitter, trying desperately to seem relatable. That moment when your mom says no more video games. When your mom buys our chips that inflame your stomach lining. Bernard, you are 98 years old. Please retire. I'll stop working when I'm dead. Your left eye fell out again. Yeah. Are you gonna go home now? You.
Do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
Sorry. You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Why did the ETs visit you just to show you your own planet? They traveled millions and trillions of miles just to show you that. They'd ask if I wanted to see my own planet, and I'd be like, no, that's okay. I live here.
I live here. I like whooshed out of my room and was like hovering over the planet, and then all of a sudden they're like, you want to see our planet? And I was like, hell yeah! Yeah. So then I whooshed to this like pink and purple planet that I've never seen. But
okay, so I Googled pink and purple planets after this just because I wanted to see if one actually exists, and it does. This one is called GJ504b, which is crazy because that's my brother's name too. It's 57 light years from Earth, is about the same size as Jupiter, and it's a gas planet. I doubt this was the home of the ETs that visited Demi just because it's literally made up of poisonous gas. I don't know, maybe they can survive the environment because they're also made of gas, like my brother. That's basically the end of the interesting part of this interview, but I wanted to check out the show if I could. It came out the end of September.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me in Joshua Tree.
Jesus Christ, why is the like ratio so bad? Can someone tell me what I'm missing? I don't remember. Like, why is Demi so disliked? Did they do something? Demi Lovato has apologized after starting a public feud with the Big Chill, a frozen yogurt shop in Los Angeles. Oh. It was the froyo.
It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move.
I hate to be this person, but this doesn't look real. See how the stars keep moving after the camera stops moving? It just looks strange. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna try and have an open mind, and I've been shitting on everything in this video.
My goal is to find out what really happened.
That looks like a gnat. That looks like a bird.
What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
So, like a ghost? Is that a spirit box? Don't you use that to try and talk to ghosts? So it kind of just looks like they're going to be doing a lot of stargazing and yoga. No, sorry, that's a singing bowl. Still don't see how that applies, really. It really looks like a ghost hunting show, but they just throw the word UFO in there every few minutes.
UFO experiencer.
Demi Lovato serenades extraterrestrial entities, as you do.
Carmen? We just got here.
Again, this seems like a ghost hunting contraption. Paranormal investigator, right there. So I guess we're just lumping ETs and ghosts together. I feel like those are vastly different categories. Like the concept of an alien show is interesting because I've never really seen that before, but this just looks and feels exactly like a ghost hunting show, and about 3.8 million of those already exist. They're like cop shows. I watched one episode of NCIS in 2013, and now I never have to watch one ever again.
Have you seen anything like ETs here, or UFOs? Star people?
So I guess we're asking the ghosts if they've seen aliens because the aliens, sorry, ETs, wouldn't be able to see them. So ghosts are like makeshift Ring cameras in this situation. From what I've seen, ghosts haven't been very open with us, like about what the afterlife is like or what they do in their ghostly spare time. So I just don't know if this is when they would decide to open up to us. What's your name? Were you murdered? Are you in this room with us right now? Have you seen aliens? Dude, yes. Okay, I was in the bathroom taking a ghost shit, right?
Ask her if they're here, if there are star people here right now.
Are there star people here right now?
They probably explain this in the full episode, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of equipment this is. This article just ominously calls it the radio, but it looks like it might be some kind of proximity detector based off of my extensive research on Google Images, which would mean that every time this goes off, it's just because the ghost is stepping closer to them and then stepping back. Are there any star people here right now? Are you a star people?
Carmen, are you a star person?
Maybe it's because we're in the room, because, you know, they don't like men,
She doesn't
supposedly.
like men, and I get it.
Do you want us to maybe do a little experiment and step in another room while you take over?
What do you mean? Y'all have been here this whole time and she's been talking just fine.
Did you not want to say anything else because the boys were in here?
The ghost is not saying yes. She's saying, okay, I can clearly see them right there. They just turned around the corner. I may be a ghost, but I'm not f***ing blind.
Okay. She has trauma.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you know?
And that's why she doesn't like men.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
Totally.
What are these reactions? Can you imagine like going on a third date with someone and you open up about your trauma and they're like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. I do. Are you gonna pick up the check? I mean, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, that sucks, dude, but I don't get paid until Friday.
Maybe if you sing a song as an offering, we could come back in the room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If I sing you a song, can my friends come back in the room?
Okay, now y'all are just making up rules as you go. This is like trying to watch third graders play a game of tag.
There you go.
What the fuck is that? Is that a knife? Call the police, we're witnessing assault. Demi proceeds to sing Skyscraper to an extraterrestrial ghost. They didn't really specify. And then bam, there's actually what appears to be another man in the doorway over there. So the singing transaction they just did is null and void. I personally would not watch the show. Based on the preview and the clips that I've seen, I would rate it a ghost shit out of 10. It seems very over exaggerated and kind of cliche. I guess the audience would be Demi fans. I don't really know who else it would appeal to. If you're wondering why there's no green screen edits in this video, it's because I ordered a new one because my current one is ass. I'm really trying to exert the least amount of energy possible into filming, kind of like the producers of this show. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. And welcome back to my name is ChadChad. And I know that I just made a video on the epidemic of alpha podcasts, but they're getting stronger. There's a new strain, actually, the Delta Sigma Alpha strain. Symptoms include, but are not limited to, coughing, thinking you're qualified to give dating advice.
If you want to book a one-on-one coaching call, hit the link in the description.
And a sudden aversion for Sir Isaac Newton.
If a girl's posting gym photos and she's actively working on her body and fitness, that's something she worked to earn. I would argue it doesn't take as much effort as it does for a man to do the same thing, because a man has to resist the earth with gravity when he lifts weights.
There's no cure other than mandating that people fill out a questionnaire before they're allowed to purchase a microphone. Question A, do you intend to start a podcast? Question B, are women affected by gravity? And question C, please select all pictures that contain emotional vulnerability.
Keep any struggles, problems, or issues you're having to yourself. If you're so sad that you feel like crying, never cry in front of your girl. They always need you to be the strong one. They always need you to be the logical one.
If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen this clip. My FYP has been full of stitches and duets to it.
How many girls do you know actually have hobbies?
Like some girls, like they knit or they read or something like that. But
Bro.
like, they don't spend a lot of time doing it.
Dude, shout out to girls that knit. Shout out to my queens that know how to knit.
So I went ahead and watched a bunch of highlights from their podcast because I'm not gonna sit through an entire episode of Mina for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This is the infamous Good Bro, Bad Bro podcast. It's like a play on Good Cop, Bad Cop, except neither of them are good, and the only thing they can cop is celibacy. In true alpha podcast fashion, their main focus is on dating advice, with an emphasis on never actually giving any valid dating advice and just complaining about women to each other.
Red flags in women if she wears a lot of makeup.
This is a big one.
Yeah.
This is a really big one.
They don't have time to hang out with the boys. Social lives are for low-value men who aren't dedicated to the grind. But if the two of you sit at a table and record your conversations, you're basically entrepreneurs.
That's why the ultimate thing you can do is turn your passion into a business.
That's what we call an investment. Might as well make them honorary Kardashians because they get their asses up and work. Get your up and work. Since these videos went viral on TikTok, this guy has backtracked and told us all to relax, calm our because this was actually a social experiment.
For whatever reason, the toxic feminists on TikTok love to throw your boy out of context and paint me as a evil, women-hating.
You know, the experiment where you say dumbass things expecting most people to agree with you, and then once you start to get backlash, you're like, guys, calm down, Jesus. All of these are taken out of context.
I'm gonna show you guys a TikTok that got a lot of heat. Basically, I gave instructions to my editor saying, yo, make these as polarizing as possible. I wanna trigger people. I wanna get crazy. Now, people take these clips out of context, of course, because of the way they were edited, and paint me as some kind of villain.
But I did end up watching the entire episode, you know, for context, and it's worse with the context.
What kind of a woman in 2022 doesn't enjoy baking? That is the least feminine thing you can do. Not cooking. I mean, are you even a woman?
But maybe him saying that this was a social experiment is the real social experiment, and he has us lapping at those drip water dispenser things because we're all just his guinea pigs.
If a girl on TikTok says it's, you know, patriarchy that a man and tell them to shut the fuck up. Women need to cook and clean.
But who am I to question the inner workings of an alpha's mind, especially one with such ingenuity and a necklace made of ammo? So I will only be showing the clips taken directly from the podcast rather than from their TikTok page, just so that we have that context that we need.
Like, what are your hobbies? Oh, I listen to music. I like to travel. You like to travel, eh? Who the doesn't like to travel?
Yeah.
Come on.
I like going to the beach too.
Wow.
You're right. I don't know a single woman who has a hobby. They're like Baymax, and they have a charging port. Whenever not in the presence of a man, they go into sleep mode and only wake up when you wave a Starbucks Frappuccino under their nose. Makeup is a hobby, but probably not according to our scientists. Content creation is a hobby. Fashion is a hobby. But I guess when you think the only hobbies that count are watching sports and doing keg stands, then yes, I guess women don't have hobbies.
Okay, so let's break that down. Lipstick,
Right.
mascara, eyeline. So here's the thing with nails. I recently learned this. Girls will pay to have the nails shaped perfectly.
It really seems like they've never had a conversation with a woman that they weren't trying to date or sleep with. Probably not even their own mother. So what does your mom like to do? Oh, she's a lawyer. No, I mean like what does she like to do in her free time? Oh, cook me dinner, do my laundry. Aren't you in college? Kiss my boo-boos. You're a senior. Kiss my ouchie whittle boo-boos. It's really important in alpha podcasts, alpha social experiments, to have more than one alpha, because you have to have the one doing all the talking, you know, spewing all the nonsense, and then you have to have the other one for the sole purpose of sitting there and going,
Yeah, right. It's true. Who? No. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah, right.
And that doesn't mean that one is more important than the other, okay? They both have equally valuable roles to play.
It is a major red flag when a girl frequently posts photos on Instagram with the sole purpose being for male attention. Swimsuit photos, body photos, selfies.
You mean pictures like this? This is about 50% of your skin. I'd say that's pretty revealing.
If you're posting a photo for yourself, then the photo's never posted. If I take a photo for myself, that photo doesn't get posted online.
Did you post this for yourself or was this for the boys?
You know that angle too, where they're on the angle?
Sorry, ladies, but this is the only acceptable pose. If your elbows touch your sides, you're a slut. They go on a rant about how much money women waste on cosmetics, like their hair or makeup. And Minion actually explains to us how women get their nails done.
Some girls, bro, I saw a video on TikTok. This is mind-blowing stuff. They have a fake nail, and they shove it under like the cuticle of their nail, like a half-inch deep under their fucking skin.
And this was a running joke on TikTok for a while, where people would take the fake nails and stick them into the hands that nail techs will practice with.
They're shoving like plastic under their freaking skin.
But you totally got us. We undergo saw levels of torture just to have pretty nails.
Do you want to play a game?
No.
You must choose the coffin.
No, not a coffin.
The stiletto.
No, not a knife.
Or the almond.
Like the nut?
I have acrylic or gel.
Why would you wear makeup when you could get your body looking nice and tight, right?
The tissues with like makeup on it, that like the garbage cans like overflowing, there's some on the ground, like Q-tips on the ground.
Shout out to the environment getting nuked by girls wiping their makeup off every day.
Damn, dude.
Did makeup like murder and eat his entire family? I've never seen someone get so upset over eyeliner. If she wants to conceal a pimple, red flag. If she single-handedly destroys the environment by using makeup wipes, red flag. If she takes a piece of fabric and that piece of fabric is rectangular and that rectangular piece of fabric is red, that's a red flag. Looking at this guy's Instagram account, it seems like he's tried almost every type of content at some point to try and get some sort of internet clout. Street interviews, dating coach / pickup artist, and my personal favorite, pranks. Of course, pranks. We're gonna be in here somehow.
What's your name?
Ishika.
Ishika. Holy shit. That's a wild name. Do you like Big Macs? I would definitely buy you a Big Mac, Ishika.
Thanks. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. I gotta go meet some buddies, but yeah, you can take my number.
Okay.
Hey, what's your name? It's a dumbass name. Do you like McDonald's? Anyway, you can take my number, cause you're a lucky gal with a f***ed up name.
Okay, yeah, gotta get the phone out. Yeah, I love Big Mac.
So that's the pickup artist phase, I guess. Just say Big Mac like 11 times until the girl gives you her number to try and make you stop saying Big Mac, for the love of God. But then we move on to pranks, and they're obviously super elaborate and funny in a way that's funny but doesn't upset the public, and I'm lying, he just throws trash at strangers.
Yeah, it's been a long day, dude. I'm exhausted. So, just gonna have a little nappy poo on the ground. Sorry, dude, I'm on the phone. Yeah, sorry, somebody's just being rude to me there. But, yeah, I was just, what's that? Straighten it, what? What's wrong, man? What's going on?
It's funny because he's disturbing the peace and pissing off this couple that's just trying to enjoy their day at the park, and then he posted this video despite this man asking that he not do that.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I didn't publish it.
Don't worry, guys. It's actually an experiment. It's like What Would You Do? Only if John Quiones jumped you, and then he was like, I'm John Quiones, and this is actually the hidden camera show. What would you do? What? We actually have hidden cameras over there and over there. Oh my God. So tell me, what did you think about that? When I beat you up like that just now? Well, at first I thought you were beating me up, but turns out you were beating me up on camera. I can see how you might have thought that. Yeah, silly me. Join us next week where we'll be stomping Girl Scout cookies and refusing to reimburse them. And I need medical attention. Whether the podcast was actually trolling like they claim or not, it doesn't matter. In a time that alphas keep popping out these podcasts and cold takes like Dr. Sandra Lee, you still said the things, and now your audience is mainly people who agree with that to some extent. So a great experiment, I guess. You really proved that misogynistic people exist on the internet. Hello, my name is Jack Fart. It's like Jack Frost, but fart. I hope you enjoyed this video because it was actually a huge social experiment. That's right. This entire video was edited intentionally to take the things that I said out of context. It really seems like they've never had a conversation with a woman that they weren't trying to date or sleep with. It really seems like they've never had a conversation with a woman that they weren't trying to date or sleep with. Mission successful. And if the alphas from this podcast get upset over my video or any of the things that I said, then it worked. You got super mega epically trolled. And if you're still upset, try calming down. I've heard knitting is pretty relaxing. Oops, I'm on my last 10%. Join us next time for... As long as I say it's a joke afterwards, then I can't be held responsible for my actions. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to... Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I didn't realize you were... No, you first. Go ahead. Oh, no, please. That would be so rude and unladylike. I couldn't possibly. I insist. No, I insist. You go first. No, you. You're too kind. It's only polite. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're gonna become ladylike. So sit up straight. Close your legs. You're not a jar of peanut butter, so stop spreading. Being a lady of refinement is a lot of work. It's not something that just happens. It takes time and dedication. With a great lady comes great responsibility. It is exactly like being Spider-Man. You have to coordinate outfits and have good hand-eye reflexes so you can move gracefully. And then you have to watch your uncle die, and that's probably the worst one, I think. The hardest part, though, is all the people telling you how to be ladylike constantly. When I was growing up, being ladylike seemed less about becoming well-mannered and more about adults having an excuse to yell at you over things that boys could get away with. That's not ladylike was kind of like saying that's not very nice, but only directed towards girls for doing normal kid things. Now, Timothy, what did I tell you about cutting off your sister's hair and then burying her in the backyard? To not do that? Very good. And Rebecca, what did I tell you about getting dirt on your clothes? But it's from him. No buts, Rebecca. Go pack your bags. I never want to see your face again. But actual lady etiquette is super, super complex. I fell down this rabbit hole on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and it turns out I've been doing everything completely wrong.
I'm gonna use the restroom. BRB.
Okay, never say that when you are at the dinner table. It is bad manners and bad etiquette. You do not have to declare what you're doing, where you're going, or why, because you are not a child. You are a lady.
A child wouldn't say, BRB, I have to use the restroom. It would be more like, Mom, hey Mom, I need to go to the poop room to use the poop seat. It's a big one. Bring your chicken parm, because it's gonna be a minute.
The best thing to say is just, excuse me, I will be right back. You don't need to declare or give an explanation.
Not specifying where you're going kind of draws more attention though. If you say you're going to the bathroom, I'm like, okay, they're going to the bathroom. If you say, pardon me, I'll be right back, I'm like, okay, they're doing drugs in the bathroom. I'm gonna have more questions if you're acting like the bathroom is an unspeakable thing. Excuse me, just a second. Where are you going? To the, over there? The bathroom? We do not speak of that place. Whoa. 18 years ago, that place took my family. That place did? And it left me with this scar. Wait, how? One day I will destroy that toilet. Oh, I already did that. What? Yeah, the Texas cheese fries did not sit well. Rejoice! Okay, the realm is free. We're finally free.
How to exit a room. Don't turn your back. Say thank you, goodbye and smile. Back out slowly, facing the people in the room with confidence. Leave and keep eye contact until the door is closed again.
Whenever you're leaving the room, make everyone feel a little distrusted. Just a tad. Make them feel like you suspect them of wrongdoing.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Have a good one.
See you tomorrow. Sometimes these videos involve really specific scenarios, like how to pick up your purse from the ground. Or the most ladylike method, just leave it there. Don't even bend over, just cut your losses. I don't understand who this is for. I just don't know who's watching closely enough to be impressed by how you pick something up. What I mostly don't understand about etiquette is when it extends beyond like the dinner table, because I understand classes where you go and they show you which fork to use or where to put your napkin, but some of these apply even when you're in your own home.
5 things elegant ladies never do at home. Eat in front of the television. Gulp out of bottles. Neglect your hygiene. Wear slobbish clothing. Have a cluttered/untidy environment.
So picking your nose and wiping it on the couch is off the table, then? That's a no? Got it. Rules don't apply when you're in your own home, okay? There's no shame there. That's the only place you get to stop the facade, not continue to care about your appearance. I like to come home after a long shift at work and slip into something more comfortable, high heels and a ball gown. Then I reapply my makeup just in time to go to bed and sip water from a decanter. I've seen this rule a couple of times, but they never really give an explanation on why we shouldn't be drinking directly from bottles. My only guess is that we don't look dainty enough while doing it. Nothing could matter less. There's no equivalent of the rule for gentlemen. If there was a TikTok telling men not to drink from bottles, it would be for a completely different reason. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Water bottles? Phallic. So phallic. Drinking water is gay. Don't do it. Oh, you're hydrated? How long have you had a boyfriend? What are you guys, like dating? Yeah, what are you guys, like happy together? Yeah, what, are you two gonna get married? And what, like love each other till death do you part? That sounds awful. Yeah. I am so thirsty. I've noticed that sometimes there will be situations where being ladylike is more of a priority than basic safety. I thought it was more of a posture thing, like just keep your head high, but it literally says not to look down. Ladies, your instinct may be to look down and make sure you don't tumble to your death, but your instinct is rude. This is kind of similar to how women weren't allowed to ride horses normally and had to suspend themselves from the side like a human picture frame because they thought riding a horse normal would make you lose your virginity. Ahem. Sure, you might fall off because you're kind of defying gravity, but at least you won't be a slut. There are just some situations where I think it's okay to throw etiquette to the wind. Like, do we still need to look elegant while we're in the ambulance? For some reason, most of these creators really hate athletic wear.
Number 1 tip to look expensive and elegant every single day. Dress for the occasion, ladies. I see so many people shopping and traveling in yoga pants and sports trainers. This just is not acceptable, ladies, if you want to look elegant and expensive.
I was just recently on a plane in the back seat closest to the bathroom, and the whole time I was thinking to myself, man, I am underdressed. She says to dress for the occasion, but if you're wearing yoga pants and the occasion is Starbucks, then you are dressed for the occasion. I get etiquette as a hobby, like as something you're interested in, but this just has a lot of holier than thou energy. Not a lot of people have time to worry about looking classy at the grocery store, and they're not enforcing formal attire. Like the store greeters aren't there to make sure you fit the dress code. Hi, welcome to Kroger. Are those Crocs? Get the fuck out.
Once your guests arrive, don't take them to the living room and offer them a seat before showing them the restroom first.
how are we supposed to introduce them to the bathroom? I thought we weren't supposed to talk about it. Hey guys, come on in. This is the foyer. Oh, watch your step. And this is the... This is the... I think it might be a little awkward to show people the bathroom first. I just wait until people need it and then tell them, because otherwise it's like, here's the crapper in case you need it, in case you do. I know you will. So just if you need to take a massive, steaming, wet dump. No? Okay, let's see. You really can't catch a break with this stuff because even your hobbies need to be ladylike.
Elegant hobbies. Equestrianism. Art enthusiast. Gardening. Ballet classes. Archery. Skiing. Polo. Baking.
Isn't choosing a hobby based on what other people think of it kind of defeating the whole purpose of having a hobby? It's supposed to be a you thing, not a make other people think I'm fancy thing. So this is my scrapbook. I just like to work on it when I have some me time. Aw, that is so cute. Yeah, I guess. I like to make this when I have some free time. Wow. Yeah, this is way better than your scrapbook. Well, yeah, your scrapbook. Okay, shit on it. I'm gonna shit on your scrapbook. Please don't. So you can't take a break with your hobbies. You can't take a break in your own home. Do you ever get to pause being ladylike? Because it seems like it's almost a sport. It's like a competition that never ends. It's like the Hunger Games, but for elegant ladies. Call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. My name is ChadChad. Not really. Do y'all remember when people lost their minds over the limited launch of Valentine's Day themed Stanley Cups and would do anything to get one, including waiting in line overnight or even starting group-wide fights?
Get him! Get him! Stop him! Stop him!
That was crazy. Thank God in 2025 we've learned from our mistakes and nothing like that will ever happen again. Over the last 5-ish years, it seems like drinkware has become less about staying hydrated and more of a collecting hobby for some. Whether it's Hydro Flasks, Stanley Cups, this tumbler from Buc-ee's. I would walk barefoot over hot coals for this thing. That's not a joke, I'm not kidding. And as of a couple weeks ago, the Bear Cup from Starbucks. This thing was announced on Starbucks' TikTok page on November 4th and it got crazy interaction. It had about 2.3 million likes. You'd think that might tip them off that there would be a lot of interest in this cup, but I guess they don't understand supply and demand, especially when the demands are to give their employees a better work environment. The cup is a pretty basic glass bear with a hat on top, which is pretty cute. Putting hats on top of things that shouldn't have hats on is always going to be cute. They got us there. But for $30, I don't know, maybe it could have a handle. Maybe you could hold it in any other way than grabbing it by the neck. Bears don't like that when you do that to them. Trust me, I've tried. Or maybe it could fit in a cup holder. Any cup holder. But despite the price and the impractical design, these things sold out basically everywhere in minutes.
The store is now open.
Run. Or sometimes in seconds. Oh.
That's it. We only had 6.
And I guess that makes sense for a high-ticket item like this was. Everyone wanted to get their hands on it. I mean, their paws on it. But I don't think that's the only reason they sold out so quickly. I think it probably had to do with Starbucks putting an average of 3 cups in each location.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Have the cup. I hope that makes you feel better. Thank you for hitting me.
No matter which store people went to, there were never enough cups to go around. And I know Starbucks isn't technically a store, it's a coffee shop, so it's not like they have tons and tons of shelves that they can stock full of cups. But still, the marketing for this cup got so much interaction that they had to know they were gonna need more than 3 cups per store. By the way, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. There were genuinely only a handful, pawful, and that was before people kept dropping them on the ground.
Alright folks, now we gotta leave some space so that I can sweep this mess. Please leave a path to get to the register.
Don't put that sound effect and be like, ah ha ha, he's stressed out. Bitch, you are stressing him out. Get out of the way. It's insane that they are actually so unaware of their surroundings. They have so much tunnel vision. They're blocking the employees off with their bodies. To Raycon for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. So far, I haven't found one video where the store had more than a single-digit supply of cups.
Hi guys, welcome. Do you have the glass beers? We only have one. You're lying.
But what's even crazier than them failing to predict this is the fact that they also didn't enforce any kind of limits on how many cups each person could get.
They told me there was only going to be 4. People going crazy, like damn leave some for the rest of us.
People were just allowed to walk in and grab as many of these cups as they wanted, which means the resellers flocked to these cups like bees to honey, or bears to honey. Or flies to honey. Everyone likes honey. And now if I look up Bear Cup Starbucks, the first things I see are people relisting the Bear Cups on Etsy, on eBay. This one is for $300 on Mercari. This one is listed for $2.5 million. So best of luck to them with that. Hope that sells quickly. People were standing in line anywhere from 3 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. the night before.
Social media videos showed customers camping out in order to get their hands on one.
I have no chance.
People were so committed to getting this cup that they were even willing to commit crimes.
We out here camping. I got the porta potty, toilet paper, wipes, and 2 chairs.
Is this a joke? Is this a meme? Are we memeing? Been at Starbucks since 10 p.m. for the Hello Kitty and glass bear drop. I even brought my portable potty. I'm not losing my spot. Why did she phrase it? I even brought my portable potty. Like it's a fun fact. Like that's an additional fun fact. None of this is fun facts. I'm gonna be sitting out here for hours. And I even am gonna be shitting out here for hours. It makes literally no sense to me why you wouldn't have some kind of limit per person on the cups right out the gate, especially based on how past holiday launches have gone.
Get him! Get him!
History tends to repeat itself. History tends to repeat itself. Imagine having such a wanted product, seeing people start queuing up the day before and going, wow, this is great. Everyone will be respectful and only grab as many cups as they need. Are you sure? I mean, there's something called greed. Yes, I love Michael B. Jordan. So you've been standing in line for hours or all night even. Your feet hurt, it's cold, the woman in front of you is shitting into a bucket. And after all that, you still don't get a cup because the guy in front of you swipes them all so he can list them on eBay for 17 times the price.
Just bought this cup for $30. In 20 minutes, it's sold right there. $215.
This guy. Surely that wouldn't cause people to fight each other or anything. That wouldn't. Okay, this is literally the second TikTok I'm watching about this, and the first words are, okay, fine, call the cops on me. I don't care, call the cops on me. But some people didn't even have to go to eBay to turn a profit on this because they started getting offers for the cup right there in line.
And I walk in and some girl is checking out with it. So I go up to her and I'm like, can I please buy that off of you? I've been looking for this cup. I will do anything. I have $1,000 in my car cash I can give you.
Hang on a second, pause. That is crazy. Why would you spend that much money on something as trivial as a cup just because you want that specific one? That would be like spending thousands of dollars on a piece of cardboard.
Oh my God, Bill!
No one would ever do that. The worst part of all of this, obviously, is how people were treating the employees, who are, by the way, already going through it. Don't buy Starbucks right now. There's a strike going on for unfair labor practices. I guess they forgot how to treat their employees well. I guess someone should get them a refresher. Turns out when you market a cute cup to people who love cute cups and then don't send enough cute cups to stores, the first people to get blamed are not the executives who made those choices, it's the employees. Employee! Some people immediately decided that the reason for low stock in stores was because the employees were buying all the cups.
So, employees ourselves were scheduled to be in the store at 5:30.
It's so cool that all 3 of these people are yelling at this guy at the same time. It's also so cool that we're filming this so we can try and get him in trouble later.
She's not allowed to. She's on the clock. So
shopping on Starbucks Club.
Thank goodness this woman is here. I was beginning to worry no one was around to advocate for the billion-dollar corporation.
Shopping on Starbucks Club.
And you're hopping on Starbucks' clock. Hop off of that thing. Stop riding them. Trying to get an employee in trouble and potentially messing with their livelihood because you didn't get the product you want is slimeball behavior. I'm sorry. Slimeball core. I saw so many TikToks where people were claiming the cups were gone because the employees probably bought them all.
The barista mug was never on the shelf. The employees props bought it, annoyed emoji.
Which I think is a pretty unfair conclusion to come to when the employees had nothing to do with how many cups were sent to each store. It was the company that decided to use scarcity marketing for this entire campaign and make people feel like they missed out on this one so that next time they'll be more likely to try and get one. It's not like they sent hundreds of cups to each store and the employees stashed them all away. The employees aren't napping in the back rooms on a big pile of bear cups like Smaug. I feel like a more accurate metaphor for this would be throwing a big juicy steak in front of a group of starving lions.
I'm so hungry, by the way.
And then turning to the squirrels and being like,
okay, don't let them eat any of this steak or you're fired.
I haven't. On top of all of this, employees had to deal with people like this.
They were
I was here at
already
5:30.
in line outside.
I've been
You
sitting
were
in
not
my
standing
car.
in line. You were
I sat in car.
Stop talking over her.
Yes, I did.
Oh my
I was
god.
at the-
This is giving me PTSD, like flashbacks to working in a call center. This is terrible.
Show me the cameras, please.
I can't show you the cameras.
But you can. You're claiming
Bro,
something.
she just said she can't show you the cameras.
can,
Oh my
though.
god.
Okay, we're not going to serve you, unfortunately.
Well, you have to.
No, they don't.
I cannot show you the
So
cameras.
go look at the cameras.
There was maybe like 9 people lined up, but they were lined up at the exit. So I walked up and stood at the entrance.
It doesn't matter if the line is over here or if it's a few feet over here. This is still the line. It doesn't matter if you walk up and you just decide to start your own line based on the sign in front of the doors. The doors both open. People enter through the exit all the time, every day. It doesn't matter.
So everybody pushes through, all right? I was one of those people, but I was in the front.
You were in the front because you created your own line. I'm on his side. Who forms a line at an exit? And then he replied to that comment and said, people that use a lot of pronouns. How, I'm sorry, but if they lined up at the wrong spot, he's right. No, he's not. What is, I'm so angry. It looks like they're not going to be restocking the bear cup because, like I said, they're trying to make you feel like you missed out so that next time you get in line a week before launch. That's a lot of poop buckets. Things are going to get pretty grisly. I do feel kind of bad for the people who really wanted a bear cup but couldn't get one, so I decided to recreate it right here in my home so that I can have it, not you. You still don't have one. Hey guys. Hi. We have 10 minutes to make a bear cup from scratch. Also, we weren't allowed to make a plan before this, so we're going into this blind. Call us mice with no tails because that guy's wife cut them off with a farmer's knife. Start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we have 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes to make a bear cup is easy.
Here's the plan, hold on.
Okay.
We're going over here actually. This is what Minto does to all of her toys. She tears them up and she rips everything out of them. So I think we can use something like this and we can put the cup inside. Wait, okay, so look, here's one with a hole in the top
This
already.
kind of feels like really
This is
promising.
basically a bear if you take away the P and the inguin. Wait, okay, so here's a squid.
Okay.
Wait, this is like a perfect hole in the top like that.
It is, but does it resemble a bear enough?
If you take away the S and the quid.
Yeah.
Me when I'm British and I'm robbing you.
Take away the quid.
Take away the quid.
Take away the quid. Sorry.
There has to be something
This won't.
bearish.
This simply won't.
Me when I'm a stockbroker and I'm looking at the S&P 500. Wait. That's a log.
Yeah, but it's close.
Wait.
It's close to color. Whoa.
That's a monkey.
Okay.
Well, this is a bear.
Okay, actually we could use this.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is a bear. We have 5 minutes
Okay, go,
left.
go, go,
We
go,
have
go,
to
go,
go.
go. This has a hat on it. I feel like we could use the hat.
That's important. All right.
Can we get the bill?
This is very wait, hold on.
Me when I'm trying to decide who's paying the check at dinner. Don't film her for this part.
We have 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay.
There's like a label on the bear cup. We need to put our brand label on the bear cup.
Okay, alright, what's our label?
Bear C-U-P.
Bear, I'm assuming the letters.
Boy is drinking water to show solidarity.
Okay,
minute.
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we have our very own. As you can see, we have all the basic functions that Bro.
I'll take over from here.
Bro.
This is our bear cup.
Bro.
Decked out in all of the bear necessities.
Bye, guys. Here's my password.
Oh, thanks.
I just found it. I guess we should fight over the cup now.
I don't really want to fight over this. I think I
Dude, this one, dude. Give me the cup.
It's spilling.
Give it to me, bro.
It's spilling.
Give it.
I'm trying to finish my.
You know who really deserves this bear cup? Is that little lady right there. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bear. Hey guys, sorry about the noise. That's just 7 men being so obsessed with me that they won't leave me alone. Guys, I know I make a mean grilled cheese, but seriously, you're embarrassing yourselves.
Ma'am, please let us in. We got a call about a grease fire.
Okay, sure you did. Nice try, guys. I mean, it's so desperate. Come on. A queen, Charles. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And are you struggling to get dates? Is the guy you like not texting you back? Did your last date end with you having to post a 3-part story time on TikTok? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then that's a skill issue. Okay, I have so many people obsessed with me that I have to beat them off with a stick. And that's hard. It takes a lot of lube. Now that we're officially out of cuffing season, things in the relationship area may be a little more difficult. And that's okay. All you have to do is get better at everything immediately. TikTok. Speaking of which, that app is always offering helpful morsels of dating advice, like act interested, but not too interested. Flirt with them a lot, but not a lot.
Cut the red wire, not the blue wire. What do you mean there's a green wire? Cut that one too, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen that before. I'm not really sure.
We've talked about alpha dating advice before, but the other day I came across this video.
Things you should never say to a man if you want him to be completely obsessed. You're exactly my type. Don't make him too comfortable. He will start slacking. Make him feel slightly inferior to you and he'll treat you like a goddess.
Don't tell a guy you like him. Are you crazy? Make him feel like shit. If you find yourself intentionally trying to make someone feel inferior to you, you're a bad person. You're not allowed to girl bossify manipulation. Hey, you want to get dinner sometime? I don't think so. Why not? I think you're getting a little too comfortable. We're married. Are we though? Thank you to Intamina for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Do not say you are perfect. Keep him on his toes, sis. Don't make it so easy for him.
If you were thinking of complimenting the person you're interested in, don't. What are we supposed to say instead? It doesn't really seem like we're allowed to say anything positive, so I guess the right thing is to insult them. Hey, I saw you from across the room, and I just wanted to say I could smell your breath all the way over there. Can I get you a drink of mouthwash? You want to head back to your place alone? So you can brush your teeth?
Keep him on his toes, sis. Don't make it so easy for him.
How's he supposed to get anything done if he's got to stand on his toes all the time? Be right back, babe. I gotta pick up your prescription.
How to make him obsessed with you. When on the phone with him, say his name and drag it out a little. If he says something funny, touch his arm while you laugh. Give him a cute nickname that only you call him, UGH.
I know this means ugh, like how that's a cute thing for people to do, but when I first read this, I thought that that was the nickname you're supposed to give him. So we've been talking for a while now, and it's been great. Ugh. And I think that we should take it to the next level. Every time I close my eyes, all I can see is our future together. Ugh. Also, what if he doesn't want a nickname? What if he likes his name or if it's already super short? Hey, my name's Nick. Hi, can I give you a nickname? No thanks, I already have one.
Things you should never say to a man. You're exactly my type.
Is there a closer picture of Bella Hadid we can use? I just feel like we aren't zoomed in enough. Things you should never say to a man. The videos from this account just use zoomed in pictures of models and then give some of the worst advice you've ever heard. How to make a man like you. Tell him you fucking hate him.
How to make a man spoil you. Classical conditioning.
Hey, to make a man spoil you, just like become a psychologist. All you gotta do is go to school for a minimum of 5 years and dedicate your life to the intricacies of human psychology, and then you can finally claim your prize. A guy named Ugh. This might just be me, but if you have to Pavlov a guy into treating you well, maybe he's not the one. Maybe just date someone else instead of treating it like a Psych 101 assignment. My boyfriend never gets me flowers, so I'm gonna give him a piece of ham every time I mention them. Hey babe, look at my tulips. I can't stand babies. Or kids. Hey wow, look at my pet petunias.
How to mess with him. Text him good morning and let him respond, then don't reply. Have convos with him and stop responding out of nowhere. Text him come over, then don't answer.
So just don't talk to him? It's called absence makes the heart grow fonder, so the more absent you are, the more fonder they are. And that is why my dad left 16 years ago. He actually loved me too much. Thanks, Dad. Also, if you text someone come over and then stop responding, what if they do come over? Because I think this person is assuming he'll text and ask what time or something. But what if he doesn't and just shows up? I think if you invite someone over, you should be prepared for them to actually come over. All right, you see that guy on the left? Yeah, I see him. Take him out. Got him. Oh my God. What? I was messing around. You hired me. I don't think that's what happened. You paid a deposit. Did I though?
If you want him to be insanely attracted to you, you are going to be fun to be around. You are also going to make sure that you have your own life. Your hobbies, your friends, your activities are exactly the things that make you this interesting girl he's attracted to.
Something that I've noticed about a few of these is that you need to be busy to make a guy obsessed with you. So a lot of the advice is like, you need to have a lot of friends and great relationships so you can get a boyfriend. You need to have hobbies that you're passionate about so you can get a boyfriend. Lead a fulfilling life, a successful career, and find worth within yourself. So you can find worth by getting a boyfriend. Finding someone who likes you and your accomplishments should be a byproduct and not the reason you were trying to accomplish things.
And in the second row, we have Brittany, 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Just look at her go, John. That's right, Paul. She is just on fire today. Hang on, what's this? What's going on? Wait, what's wrong? We're getting word that she has finally gotten a text back from Josh. Folks, this is incredible. Every Olympian dreams of this day. Such an inspiration for little girls watching all over the world right now. You can say that again, Paul.
If you do these 3 things, he will fall in love with you. Number 1, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If you learn how to cook his favorite meal and everything that he likes, I promise you, he will fall in love with you. Number 2, be his support system. Living life as a man in today's society can be difficult sometimes. There's a lot of pressure.
I like that most of these videos are telling us how to play mind games, and this one is just, ladies, being a man is harder than it's ever been. Okay, now go make me a sandwich. It is 2023. We have touchscreen toasters and are still giving dating advice based on a quote from John Adams. I'm not saying you shouldn't cook for the person you love. I'm just saying we need some new material. I don't know if we should be following advice that's older than light bulbs. Kids can't sleep? Give them some arsenic. Breath stink? Gargle some arsenic. Your breath will still stink, but you won't be worried about that anymore.
What I'm about to share is very manipulative, and I don't recommend you use it on just anyone. You're gonna create pleasure and pain. Let's start with pleasure. Give this person attention, give them hope, let them get comfortable. Almost like they're in an ocean with unlimited supplies of water. Next up, pain. You're gonna take them from that ocean and drop them in the desert. Okay, no more water supply. In other words, no contact. Because that's when they're gonna get confused.
These metaphors make no sense. Dropping them in a desert with no water or in an ocean with unlimited supplies of water. You can't drink ocean water. If you have unlimited supplies of ocean water, it's because you're drowning. Also, thinking that your text messages are the equivalent of someone's water supply is the most self-involved thing I've ever heard. Yeah, a snap from me is like life-saving. They don't even use defibrillators anymore. They just call me. I guess I'm like God's gift to Earth? I don't know. That sounds crazy. That's just what everybody's saying. I don't know. Just don't listen to this advice. People don't need to be obsessed with you to love you. Obsession is not love. And ignoring people is just gonna make them feel ignored. I don't understand. We were getting along really well and then she just quit answering. Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, you're talking to a meerkat. What if I told you that the way you hold your cup on a first date can actually make a guy obsess over you? You are on a date right now and you're gonna go pick up that drink in front of you. However, a lot of people make this mistake. Do not, for the love of God, hold the drink like this. If you are holding a drink like this shows to the other person that you have this like insecure and uptight energy. Men hate that. Joke's on you because I already overanalyze everything I do. Way ahead of you. This is a weird way to stand. No one has ever stood like this before. You're so bad at standing right now. They're gonna kick you out for standing like this. This is the dumbest standing anyone's ever done. Stupid stand. It's dumb. Bad standing. Rather, what you should be doing is holding the cup like this. More loose, ready to go, and confident. As little as this may seem, and subconscious mind pays attention to everything. There's basically no difference in those two ways. You barely moved your fingers. Holding your thumb like this launches a website for dog beds. Holding your thumb like this launches a nuclear... I really think we're just overcomplicating things. How are you supposed to get to know anyone if you're worried about your cup posture? There's too many rules and mind games. It's too complex. That's why I'm gonna start dating like you do in video games, specifically in Stardew Valley. You want to get married? Sure. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad, and I love prank videos. And we're not talking those harmless pranks that make people think that they're losing it for a split second in a playful way. No, we're talking throwing things at people's heads over store aisles. We're talking robbing bank pranks. We're talking destroying other people's property. We're talking full-on crime. Prank videos have honestly become like the Raisinets of internet content. No one really likes them, but they're always there for some reason, or for some reason. I really thought that we had come close to ending the reign of pranksters on the internet whenever those twins got arrested very briefly, and everyone collectively online was like, hey, stop, maybe, because we're really tired of this. But no. Prank videos are still here and they are not getting any better. I found this account. I found a couple like it, but I didn't document them or make any kind of note of it. I do this for a living, by the way. I'm a huge fan actually of how TikTok will delete funny videos for basically no reason, but will leave this up where these people are basically just flashing ass at the camera. That's perfectly okay, all right? Actually, that's what TikTok wants. Isn't that right, TikTok? So you guys heard it here first. Go forth and shake ass. This is Matt. As far as I can tell, he's the page owner since the women featured in these videos alternate a lot.
How do you guys keep getting stuck in the car?
I don't know.
Oh my god, well good thing I have some scissors. I'll save the day.
I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna have to blur out 90% of these videos. Matt's philosophy when it comes to making internet content seems to be, why make good content when you can simply not? When you cannot do that. Do the opposite of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Do you think when he was a kid, this is what he dreamed of doing? Hey, Deborah, what do you want to be when you grow up? I think I'm going to be an astronaut. What about I want to film myself cutting clothing off of women and then post it to kids online? Or a dentist. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to guess what happens in this next prank video. It's a tough one. You might need more than 10 seconds, okay? I'll give you a hint. It has a common theme with the last video we watched. Did you guess that an ass somehow makes an appearance? Then you got it. Great job. I'm mostly upset about the lack of creativity behind the guise of a prank. I know these pranks are just a front for showing butt, but still. The prank is what? That you put a jalapeno into a clear glass where the jalapeno is clearly visible. Also, the fact that the act of sliding the glass across the table to switch them is incredibly loud.
What in the world can that be? What?
If you're looking for a prank to play on your friend, then look no further. For this one, all you will need is gumballs, plastic margarita glasses, tape, and blue Gatorade.
Yum.
The fact that she didn't see the tape, this is staged. That's an astute observation. Another giveaway might be the fact that her headphones are plugged into absolutely nothing, but anyway. This prank is the same as the last one, except for this time he puts candy in the drink, and I was gonna make a comment on how that would not merit the same reaction as the jalapeno drink would, but then I saw that it's candy corn he's putting in there, so never mind. Oh, and there's also ass in this one. How many times can I say ass before I get demonetized? For this next one, you have to put rice in your window blinds.
It's bright in here.
If I want to scare my friends with this prank, which I do, this is terrifying, I really do I have to use the balloon? We've already got the rice. I feel like it just adds insult to injury. There's rice in the blinds, there's a fucking balloon on the couch. It's traumatic. How do I ensure that my friend's ass, I have to stop saying ass, finds its way onto the balloon? Is the balloon, is it like a metal detector or like a butt magnet? I guess I could just tell them every detail of the prank beforehand. That's probably what I'll do. If nothing else, I'll get 9 million followers out of it. 9 million of them.
For this.
And then there's this, which I forgot was a thing on the internet for like a week. Is that Noah Beck? I mean, Bryce Hall? Why do you all know each other? Why would you actively stack crates as someone is climbing up them? Was that a part of the crate challenge? You've got all this TikTok money. Can you not afford more crates? Do you need help? You know how when you put Mentos into Coke, it fizzes up a lot? And then whenever people made that discovery, everybody would post a video of themselves doing that online. And then after a while, it got kind of boring because literally everybody was doing that. Well, what if there was an ass involved?
You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I mean, what were you expecting? An explosion? You can't have an explosion and ass, okay? Don't get greedy. Also, you're telling me you can afford all this soda, but not more crates? I think we should set up a GoFundMe just for the crates, guys.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry, guys, seriously. All right, here we go. Wow, this is fun.
TikTok, it was completely safe. How? You just dumped basically explosives on their faces. It looks like they're being tortured. TikTok did let this one slide though, so it was probably because of the disclaimer.
Let's drop it. Uh-oh. What's it look like? Oh, not that bad.
This is a great video. I especially like the part where nothing happens. How do you make a TikTok that is so pointless but still gets almost 20,000 likes? It seems like before he discovered the secret to unlocking the TikTok algorithm, it's ass. He did a lot of videos where food is just wasted. Gumballs, Skittles, cereal, even green beans.
Matt, where are the green beans? Bro, they're right there.
Yeah, dude, where's my 5-gallon can of green beans that I keep in the fridge? I have zero questions about this person twerking on the counter. That's fine. The joke is just that the food gets dropped on the floor and then immediately thrown in the trash. And it's hilarious, guys. Come on. They also made another video like this. And if you're confused on what's happening here, don't worry. There's a caption to explain everything that's going on. So what he's doing is he's actually breaking a frozen water bottle on the ground. Do you want to watch it again or no? You've got it? Okay, good.
Why?
Come on, put it over your head. Higher, Emma.
This is as high as I can go, Matt.
No, it's not. Higher.
Why?
No, it's not.
I like how in this universe people continue to do what he says no matter what, and at no point are they ever like, I don't know if I should hold this bag of flour above my head. Last time you told me to hold something above my head, it was a vat of acid, so I'm a little apprehensive. Okay, girls, new rule. You're not allowed to wear booty shorts or revealing clothing because you shouldn't show your ass off to people unless it's on the internet and it's to millions and millions of people. What is this wall that just says gassy? It kind of looks like the background for a podcast. I would love to see how an episode of that would go. I guess before the page really started blowing up, not that many people wanted to collab with him, so he would have to improvise and prank himself. So he would think of the prank, set it up, and then act like he was the one being pranked. Very impressive. It's a one-man show.
Woo, what a beautiful day for the park. Oh, I can't wait.
You ever get so bored you prank yourself? No. I can honestly say I've never nailed my own shoes to a board and then pretended to break an iPad Pro. To stay on theme of the content that we watched today, I think it's only right that we wrap things up by taking what we've learned and applying it in real life by playing a prank. We're gonna go play a prank now. Hey.
I'm very scared of what's gonna happen to me when
You just got pranked.
Alright.
Get wrecked. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I am stressed. So stressed that I haven't written a script for a video that's due in 5 days, but I still have to post a video in 5 days, so we're gonna do something right now. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it will be something. So have a seat, sit down, sit! I keep seeing this thing on TikTok, maybe you've seen it on Book Talk. It's usually a slideshow and it's kind of a preview of a book, and it says stuff like, when she hates her family, so she runs away into the woods and finds a cabin with a bear wolf man who has a bear wolf brother, and they both are romantically interested in her and turn a tree into a dildo and have their way with her. Have you guys seen stuff like that? Too? I have. I've seen stuff like that. Let's look at some of those things if we can find them, because that's the rule of commentaries. You're supposed to find something that you don't like looking at it and then look at it a lot more and dedicate a whole video to it. That's showbiz, baby. That's just showbiz. It's showbiz. That's showbiz. I had so much to do today that I got into a paralysis mode where I literally walked in a circle in my house. I couldn't figure out in what order I should do things, so I did none of them all at once. My ADHD medication is not strong enough. It will never be strong enough. Ever. I found one. When she finds out her online best friend isn't who he says he is. He's the same person she's been obsessed with for 8 months and has been trying to forget about. Turns out he's just as obsessed as she is. And he's her ex-boyfriend's dad. Oh, father. Oh, okay. All right. All right, girl. So she's been stalking her ex-boyfriend's dad, and her ex-boyfriend dad has been stalking her. You guys are made for each other. This one's not very spicy. That's not spicy. That's just an age thing. It's not that weird to fall in love with your ex-boyfriend's dad. I do it all the time. I just did that yesterday. He has so many red flags. He's 13 years older. He's possessive. He's obsessive. He spanks you. He ties you up. He likes to do you hard and rough. He unalives people. Was all of this just listed on his Hinge profile? Yeah, I'm a stalker. I'm old as hell. I like to spank people, and I like to murder people. And if you're not into that stuff, don't call the cops, please. Just scroll. No need to be a snitch. I want to read the comments on this. Green flags. Well, are they really that red? He's killing people. That's pretty red. As far as red goes, that's about as red as you can get. The only thing worse than that would be, let me see. I'm so good at improv. I'm so good at coming up with things on the fly. I'm so good at being on flies. Why nobody hating? This is me. This is my alt account. That was me. I said that. I thought it was a slide, but it was a screen recording that someone took of a slide. Don't do that. The shy, innocent girl being afraid to get a tattoo because she has low pain tolerance. The 6'5" tattooed hockey player smirking and saying, "You're a lot better with pain than you think."
Boy, if you don't...
Ooh, I found one. The shy invisible girl is invited to play Drink or Dare with the hockey team, and she doesn't realize how dirty the dares are. What is with hockey? Why are we all talking about hockey? Is that a new thing? Do I need to start watching hockey? So when it's her turn, she gets a dare that puts her in a compromising situation. Either she can drink, or she can lick whipped cream off one of the players, anywhere below the neck. When she says it aloud, the Playboy hockey player volunteers himself, not wanting to see her with another guy. Her crush for him is growing, and she's afraid to get involved because of his history with women. But she does the dare, and before she knows it, he's taking his shirt off. She sprays the whipped cream down his abs and licks, and the whole team watches as she does it. She's the only one close enough to hear him moan, and then and that's the end. What What the fuck? Why are you edging us? What happens next? Do they do it in front of the whole hockey team? I don't know. I keep seeing books that are about hockey players. That's just not a sexy thing. When I'm thinking of sexy things, which I do pretty often, hockey player has never shown up in my head. A sink with no dishes in it? Absolutely. Going to bed by 11 p.m.? Fuck yes. Starting my period and only getting 2 giant cystic acne spots? That's sexy. That's what I want to hear about. Ooh, I found another slideshow. Okay, it's actually showing me slideshows now. Oh shit. Okay, this is a lot. We're getting into the stuff now. We're in the deep of it. Holy shit. When she's riding her boy roommate's face and then someone knocks at his bedroom door. That's the shock emoji. Unable to stop myself, I sink my teeth into her thigh, loving the way she hisses down. Okay, this is just cord. This is just cord. Dude, you all right in there? My Paige's eyes widened and all's good, but he has no idea. Okay, this is just cord, and I'm going to skip this one. Oh my god, I don't want the cord. I want the scenarios. I don't want to read that one either. Her sleeping through her alarm for 3 minutes straight. Her brother's best friend lying next to her, smirking as she sleeps through it. Wake her up, man. Help her. Now she's gonna be late for her meeting, and you could have done something. This is no smirking matter, sir. Also, no one sleeps with a lace bra on. This isn't cute. No one does this. Oh, time to go to bed. Let me put on the itchiest piece of clothing I own. When she never reached an so he... Okay, I don't want to read porn. Guys, I just want it to be silly. I don't want to hear about that stuff. That's gross. How is this allowed to be on here? I have seen the C word more times than I can count.
23, 24.
What are you doing, TikTok? I'm so glad we actually found slideshows. I was worried we weren't going to find any. But now all the slideshows are just... So, when God opens one window, he closes a door. Whatever that... I don't remember. When your fake husband orders you to wait for him naked on the balcony, except there's another couple making out next to yours, so you go back inside. Your eyes lock with your half-naked husband who demands, "What did I tell you, Bianca? I'm naked," you whisper. We know, Bianca. It says you're naked 2 times already. Distracted by the sight of his bare chest and abs. Where were you supposed to wait? Nervous, you open your mouth to lie, but your neighbors take it up a notch. His lips lift and he arches one eyebrow. How do you lift your lips? Do your lips even lift, bro? How much can he lift with his lips? Like 350? My lips can lift 400, not these ones. I've got the strongest lips this side of the Mississippi. This is a little more explicit than I was thinking. This is a little harder than I thought it would be. And I'm a little harder than I thought I would be. When there are 9 straight pages of him eating her out? No, thank you. And you posted them all on TikTok? When he's meeting his boss's daughter for the first time and he says, "You must be what, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27? I'm 28. Thanks though." Why does this have 103 likes? This is just a conversation of 2 people discussing how old they are. And 100,000 people were like, "Yes, good. I like that." You're 69ing with your brother's best friend. As you do, you try to, okay. All right, this is too much. Oh my God. Guys, this is just... I'm looking at porn on camera. This is weird. This is not what I wanted. This is stressing me out more. When she calls him friend to stop the situation from getting too steamy, is that our safe word? The top comment says, "Can someone please explain to me what safe word means?" You're too young to be seeing this video if you don't know what that means. Log out. Go outside. When her husband doesn't want to get her pregnant. I saw the rest of it before I finished reading it. When her husband doesn't want to get her pregnant, so he sends his brothers to do it. What? Why would... It doesn't say he can't get her pregnant. It says he doesn't want to. I don't want to f my wife. Just get them to do it. Mom, I don't want to f my wife. Can Charlie do it? Why am I always the one who has to f my wife, Mom? God, I hate this family. When your hot bodyguard is enjoying you and he accidentally answers a call, it's the head of the mafia on the line, his boss, and your dad. He clamps a hand over your mouth and glares at you in warning. But it's too late. You're about to... What does this mean? I'm about to flag? Oh my God, don't stop. I'm about to checkered flag. Busy. Talk later, he groans before he throws the phone. You just hung up on the boss of the mafia. I don't know much about the mafia, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to hang up on the guy who runs the mafia. Why did we romanticize the mafia in the first place? When no one ever sits next to him in meetings because they're scared they will get fired. Her pulling out the chair beside his and sitting in it. Bruh. What? He'll fire people if they sit next to him? Hey boss, can I sit here? Of course you can. And you're fired. I just don't understand. Oh, it's called grumpy romance. That explains it. He's just a little grumpy. He hasn't had a snack. We either have boring or hardcore core. There is no in between. That's it. That's all you get. Let's go. She's staying at her enemy's house because only he has an open room. But she decides to fix the place to make use of her time. But while she's fixing the shower, he walks in with nothing on. That's okay, and that's it. All right. Well, it would make sense for him to be walking to the shower with nothing on. I don't know how else you would walk into a shower. Also, why is she staying at her enemy's house? Because only he has an open room. You can't find anyone else who has a free room. You guys can't be that big of enemies if you're still open to staying in the same house as him. Seems like you guys just have beef. Also, if I'm staying at someone's house and I get a little bored, my first instinct isn't to start renovating their home. Well, I have a free hour, so guess I gotta replumb the bathrooms and then sleep with my sworn enemy. There's nothing else to do. I can't do anything else. There's nothing else. You were having an argument with your husband. He's sitting in the living room while you yell at him for half an hour now.
And the worst part is that you're not even listening.
I was. Just waited for you to finish, love. He then did a man spread in the sexiest way possible. I'm all ears, babe. Babe, what's wrong? I'm listening. Go on, love. Yell at me. You weren't going to yell at him anymore because you could have seen the way he looked at you. Okay. You could tell he was turned on. I mean, did you see how he manspreaded? He's turned on, for sure. I know you too well. Oh, love. Just thinking about you yelling at me while I do the most unholy things while you scream my name. The recommended search is manspread scenarios. Don't encourage them. We're trying to nip this in the bud. We're trying to get rid of this. We've been complaining about this and now you guys are sexualizing it? Cut it out. It's not sexy. Imagine you were in a Uber coming from a club with your friends. There was no space left and you had to sit on Ian's lap. Okay, I did read some Wattpad when I was a kid. Not enough to know what E/N means, so I'm just gonna say Aaron. Kind of looks like Aaron. Let me put the seatbelt on, Aaron said. There was so much noise in the car from the loud music and your drunk friends, so no one was paying attention. While Aaron put the seatbelt on, he was barely touching your body. Are you afraid to touch me or what? Hey, are you afraid to touch me or what? What are you, a little bitch? What's the problem? No, of course not. It's just, he said as you cutted him off. Oh my God. She cutted him? Stop. Oh my God. You're hard, you said, with a smirk on your face. You guys are in an Uber with a bunch of other people. Keep it in your pants. Literally. Put it back in your pants. Why in? Okay, I do know what this one means. That's my name. And my name is Chad. Chad, he said, surprised. If that helps, This is not helping. This is not helping the day I'm having. If that helps, I'm too, you said. Suddenly his hand got on your thigh. Oh, it got on there? That's a sexy way to put that. Suddenly his hand got on my boob. That's so sexy. Thank you. Okay, and then it gets to be too much. And then you go too far. You have to tease it, okay? You can't go straight to the heavy stuff. You gotta warm us up a little bit. Imagine you run as fast as you can. That because you just pranked your enemy. I don't know what kind of enemies you guys are having. You don't really usually have a back and forth with someone who's your sworn enemy. 2 words. He's wet. I don't like those 2 words. That asshole deserved every single water drop that was falling on him. You don't get to close the door and your enemy just pops up. As you both are in, he closes the door and locks it. Come here, Chad, he says, his shirt glued to his skin. Come on, Aaron, it was a prank. Why do you always have to overreact? Oh yeah? Overreacting? He grabs both of your hands and pins them on a wall, his body pressed to yours in water. Yeah, it sounds like you guys really hate each other. It sounds like you guys really don't get along at all. You can't just say that you're enemies and then you hang out with each other and you enjoy each other's company and have camaraderie. That was the word I was looking for, camaraderie. You can't have camaraderie and general banter with your enemy. I'm your enemy and I just killed your mom, your dad, your brother, and your sister. Oh yeah? Well, I just got your nose. Stop, give it back. Stop. All right, I'm gonna stop reading these. Comment below if you want me to read E/N/Y/N stories on imagine.talk. Comment below. Comment above if you want, if you can figure it out. He's 38. He thought she was 21. I don't like where this is going. He fell for her, but then he finds out her true age. Oh no. He sets her free to give her a life. Sets her free? Oh, was he keeping her in a fence? Why couldn't she leave? Months later, he receives a call. She's been taken to the hospital. What happened? Oh, in the caption it tells us, age gap, mafia, she's pregnant. These are like the spark notes of the story. Wait, how old is she? How old is she? Why are so many authors obsessed with making the female? Oh, she's 18? Ew. He's what? He was 38? There's a 20-year age gap? Ew. What is wrong with you guys? I thought that maybe she was older than she said she was and that he was just gonna be mad that she lied. But no, she was actually younger. She's 18, he's 38. And he's in the mafia. He's probably the boss. Or he's her bodyguard. Why don't they have any other positions? Do they have any other positions in the mafia besides boss and bodyguard? What about secretary? Can we have one where the guy is just a secretary for the mafia? He just answers emails for the mob boss. All right, I just rescheduled your 9 a.m. and your mom called to confirm your lunch with her today. Okay. All right. Still on. Okay, I'll let her know. I'm still feeling a little stressed, if not more stressed. I don't think this helped at all. Let me just find some other ways to calm down. How to relax. Try active relaxation. Focus on your breathing. Get creative. Spend time in nature. Picture yourself somewhere serene. I can try that. Waterfalls are serene. Creeks are serene. I'm picturing Serene Williams. This is perfect. I'm so calm. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it's Halloween or November, so it's time for scary things. Spiders, ghosts, mysterious illness that causes you to lay in bed for 4 months and get one of your fallopian tubes surgically removed because it's swollen to the size of a golf ball. Zombie clowns! One of my favorite parts of October or Halloween is getting to watch as many horror movies as possible. Because I love horror movies, whether they're good ones or awful ones. Especially if they're awful ones. I also love horror games. One of the only ways I could fall asleep in college was by watching horror game playthroughs on YouTube. I don't know why, there's just something about it that relaxes me. It's serene. It's quiche scent. But I realized despite being a huge fan of horror games, I've never actually played one. It's always just kind of felt like something I should leave to the professionals, you know? Plus, I'm scared. But today, that's gonna change. I'm gonna play scary games for the first time and I'm not gonna be scared at all. Because I'm gonna try and find the worst ones I can to make sure they're not too scary because I'm still very, very super scared. Oh, okay. I'm filming, so that means boy needs to get up into this chair. Stinky butt. Oh my god. Okay, first scary iPad game, we're gonna play Scary Teacher 3D. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I figured if I was looking for terrible, scary games, the best place to start would be the App Store. The story is about a genius girl and her worst high school teacher. The scary teacher has been threatening kids, giving physical punishment, and at times torturing kids. She can't do that. That's illegal. Now, this scary teacher has relocated as your neighbor, and you have decided to teach her a lesson by scaring her. I also figured it would be hard to actually get scared if I was holding an iPad. I can't possibly get jump scared while playing on the same device that babies wipe their slimy hands on while their parents drink IPAs at their local brewery. You know? No, I don't want your notifications. Notify this. You have to teach her lesson by setting up pranks in-house. Why is this kid kneeling over here like that? Find Mousetrap and place it on the table to torture Miss T.
Oh, what a pleasant day it is.
She seems nice, low-key. I don't know why we're doing this. Place Mousetrap on the table. Why? Did we do it?
Today's the day I make the front cover of the paper.
Why does she think she would be on the cover of the paper? For torturing kids? For her trial? Her public trial and execution? I hope.
Ah!
Oh.
My hand! My hand!
Yeah! Yeah, that's what you get! Unfortunately, playing games made mostly for children, while it meant they weren't too scary, meant having to deal with the fact that they're basically made to get kids to charge their mom's credit card a bunch of times on accident or on purpose. I don't know if your kid is a little shit or not. I don't know. Use key, hammer, or lockpick. I don't have a key or a hammer or a lockpick. I have to buy. I can't proceed unless I... The scariest thing about this game so far is the f***ing microtransactions. Now we have to ruin Miss T's dress to prevent her from going to her masquerade party. Yeah, that ought to teach her. That'll show her to literally physically torture children.
What should I wear to the masquerade party?
What should I wear to the masquerade party? Even though this game had its downfalls, at least it wasn't too scary. Like, at least it didn't scare me. Torture. She has a room just for torture. She has an electric chair. Oh my god. And then she has...
I will hang you by your tail, you rat!
So at least I wasn't scared. Scary dancing lady horror game. Horror game where scary dancing lady is dancing and is scary. Woohoo! No! Don't miss the chance to experience the spine-chilling dance of death firsthand. The horror mystery game that will send shivers down your spine. Okay, our spine is about to be super cold. I honestly wish I could say my spine was chilly during this game, but I didn't get to play it, really, at all. I can't do anything? What, I can't move? Quality training guaranteed? So the temperature of my spine was pretty average. Call me a Colleen Hoover book because of how uncool my spine is. You have been locked. And now we have to watch a fucking ad. King shot? Yeah, because it's definitely not king shit. The frequency of ads in this game was so crazy that I couldn't even walk 10 steps forward without interruption. Find the key. It is somewhere in the room. Conference coverage. I even tried playing in airplane mode and the game somehow transcended the need for an internet connection and just kept feeding me ads. Oh, okay, it's right there. Grab it.
Oh, no, no, no. Back again. Hands off my raft and my cup.
Are you f***ing kidding me? I've played the game for 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck about that puppy. I think what makes the ads so insulting is that they didn't even bother putting sound effects or music or voice acting in this game. At most, I got about 10 seconds of consecutive gameplay, and this is how that went. Oh, why am I taking video? The camera is out of battery. Head to the basement and search for the battery. Why is there...
I just found the most fun new game mode inside of Fortnite Mobile. First off, thank you so much to Epic Games for sponsoring this video, and let's jump right into it.
So this one I'm actually pretty excited for. This one is Ghost Detector Radar Camera, the only ghost detector app that shows you detected ghosts floating in your home. I was expecting this one to actually be able to scan my environment, but instead it was just kind of this green, hazy plane. Hello?
Ghost signal acquired.
Where is he? Bro, let me talk to you.
Signal lost.
He just ghosted me. I was trying not to take it personally, but it really seemed like ghosts are either super standoffish or don't want to talk to me specifically, which is crazy because you're in my office. What do you mean you're living in my house and you want nothing to do with me? I thought you were a ghost, not my wife. What kind of entity are you? I am what you most desire. Their Mountain Dew voltage. Do you want to hurt me? I seek to inflame your passions, your lusts, your desires. Bro is hitting on me. Bro wants me.
Scan terminated.
Wait, where did he go? Where did the demon of passion go? No! We had something. Okay, let me see if I can find another one. Let me see if I have any demons inside of me. I could have just a minute ago. In here, maybe? They're not talking to me. After successfully playing iPad games without getting scared a single time, I decided to step it up a little bit. No more silly business, okay? I decided to take it a little more seriously. by playing scary games on Fortnite. Okay, so first we're gonna play this game called The Family, parentheses, horror. This guy kind of looks like the guy from Shameless, you know? So does this guy, actually. And this guy. They all look like, this is the same face. They all have the same face. Probably because they're family. You are a Special Forces officer. Your task is to find and contain a haunted family deep in the woods in an abandoned mansion. You now need to enter the mansion and extract the haunted family in time. We're extracting the haunted family? The spooky, scary family? Why? Why are we saving them? Look at them. I don't want to extract this. I already have some experience with Fortnite horror maps. I played this one last year with my friend Gabby Bell. Horror tubbies? This is so scary. But there's a lot of security in playing with someone else and hearing your friend's voice in the spooky environment with you. It's kind of reassuring. So doing this by myself was less than fortuitous. Was kind of unfortunate. I just hoarded.
The family living in this house have been possessed. Your task is to free them and get them back safely. If they get hostile, just know to defend yourself. Whatever happens, let them live. We need them for research.
For research? I gotta find a way to get into the house. Oh, well, we couldn't possibly get in here. How are we supposed to get past this nightstand, bro? I guess we're not allowed to harm the nightstand either. The plot of this game was pretty confusing, mostly because it's trying to be Resident Evil 7. Oh! There's even the same scene where you wake up sitting at the dining room table with the family surrounding you. Oh, no. Why is he headbutting us like that? There's also a member of the family who's clearly just supposed to be Zoe Baker, and her only role in the game is to knock on the door constantly. Who is knocking? Well, someone get the door. Ew!
I can help you. You just gotta let me back in. She is holding us captive. Come to the garage.
And her unintentional role was to jump scare the shit out of me when my teammates triggered her cutscenes without me. I'm not going.
Hey, I can actually help you. You just gotta let me back in.
In true Resident Evil 7 fashion, the main spooky thing in the game is the guy roaming the hallway. The voice acting is amazing. Wait, what's happening? Oh, guys, he's right there. What are we doing? No, no, bro. No, no, he saw me. No! And then at some point, all of these things join together and create the most confusing, overstimulating gameplay imaginable. Oh. Oh. That's what we need. But I don't know why we need that, because we're literally not supposed to hurt the family. Yes, we have the gun for our non-violent mission. But despite all of this, we ended up doing what we set out to do, which was to save this poor, tormented family and get them out of that house safe and alive. Because, and I can't stress this enough, we need them alive for research. Why are we shooting him? They told us not to shoot. They told us not to shoot him, bro. We're supposed to be non-violent. So he's fine, right? Like, he's okay. This one is called Darkness, parentheses, horror. You visit your deceased grandfather's apartment to retrieve your family's photo album. However, it seems you're not alone. Bugs or questions? Questions, please. Why would I choose bugs? Bugs? No, thank you. A lot of this game was just stumbling around in the dark until something jumps out at you, which I guess given the name makes sense, so I'm not really allowed to complain about that. I should have seen that coming, or not seen that coming. What time is it? Why did we come in the dead of night to get a photo album? What's happening? Why is... Turn on power. Stop. What is that? Aw, ugly ass Oh, look at how we're running. Why do they insist on nerfing our run? I don't like how their usernames aren't popping up above their head, because then when I look at this guy, he just looks like he belongs in this game. It's just a jump scare. The plot is also pretty lacking, because what do you mean we're at our deceased grandfather's apartment looking for a photo album, but we haven't actually seen a photo album or been given any hints on how to find said photo album? Is there a photo album? Does the album even exist? Is our grandpa even dead? Okay, well, clearly he doesn't want to be bothered right now, so maybe we should come back at a normal hour for the photo album. Whiny, ugly ass. We literally never find the photo album. We just end up walking around in the basement with some scary barefoot mannequins. But we did end up finding something even more important. Oh. Guys, I found the bugs. God, bugs. We should really tell someone about this. Michael Jackson Horror 3. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to intro this one. It just is, okay? And sometimes things just is. Even if you don't know how to explain why something is, that doesn't mean that it isn't, or that it doesn't. Because it does. It's just a squirrel. That's a squirrel too. Well, looks like I'm locked inside. VR guest ass table. In this game, you're actually given an objective, crazy, I know, which is to bring Michael Jackson back to life via satanic ritual. And in order to do that, I have to run upstairs and then downstairs, and then upstairs and then downstairs. And then upstairs and then down. I have hidden the bedroom key into the bath downstairs to keep it safe. Oh, well, of course, that's perfect. That makes perfect sense. Of course, you would keep the key downstairs after telling me to come upstairs to find the key. Look around for clues about the key. Okay, Mr. Jackson, where's the key? But all of the running back and forth on fetch quests is worth it. The work is important and worth it and has to be done. Find a lighter to light up the candles. Bitch, they're already lit! Take these ones right here and then light the other ones with those. Oh my god. Cursed book. Better pick this up! The worst part of the scary Fortnite games was that after every jump scare, you get awarded XP. Sure hope no one's in here. I think I ripped an incision. It's like a quiet taunting from the game. It's very inflammatory to me. I bet you thought I was gonna put the E sound effect right there when I said me, but I didn't. I wouldn't, because that would be very annoying of me. One of the scariest parts of this one was how the house had coffins scattered everywhere. I'm being brave. I'm being a brave. Is he dead? I mean, and you had no idea which ones Mr. Michael Jackson was gonna jump out of and which ones were just regular coffins, you know, like the regular ones that everyone decorates their homes with. After messing around with these silly little games, it was finally time. I had played iPad games, I had played Fortnite games, and I hadn't been scared once. So I was finally ready for the real stuff. I wanted the scariest experience I could possibly have, so I figured what's more scary and immersive than feeling like you're actually in the game? And then I figured, what if I got a VR headset? And then I figured, what if I used a VR headset for the first time with no previous experience on a computer that can barely run a VR game and gave myself like a day to figure it all out? What if I did that? Hey guys, I've been trying to set this up literally all day. It's almost 6 p.m. and I still haven't recorded fucking shit. And my poster keeps falling down. Originally, I found 3 VR games to try out because I was naive and stupid. Little did I know that it would feel like a miracle to get one VR game to work, let alone 3. I accidentally nerfed my whole plan because I was intentionally seeking bad games, which meant I was looking through bad VR games. And if you sort by reviews on Steam and look at the lowest ones, they're not rated poorly because they have plot holes or something. They're rated poorly because the game doesn't fucking work.
Guys, I'm not even moving. This home is in disarray. Okay guys, this is actually pretty unplayable. Do you see? No, not really.
The next game I played was called The Eerie Inn, and we start out somewhere in the middle of the desert with our friend Jen, or maybe my name is Jen, I can't remember. And at first it seems like something happened to cause us to be here walking on the side of the road, like we're tired, we're complaining about walking for so long.
I'm gonna collapse if we don't find somewhere to rest soon. We've been walking for the last several hours.
But when this guy pulls up in his truck, Jen, or not Jen, reveals that we're actually doing this on purpose.
We're big hiking fans. Better for the body and soul, you know?
Just tell him our social security numbers, why don't you?
So obviously Jen and I decide to check into the inn that this random man recommended to us during a big, juicy expo dump.
It was opened recently by a young couple, Thomas and Laura Kinsey, if memory serves. Met them once when they just moved in a few months ago. Came around to fix the electrical wiring.
Why is he giving us all this information, bro? Excuse me?
No breakfast served or any meal for that matter, so you better have brought some food with you.
Oh my f***ing god. Put that kid on a leash.
Most of the game is just Jen being a terrible friend and sending me to do everything by myself while she sits on her ass and complains.
You go talk to them. Oh, and the shower head's broken. Could you ask if they have a spare one somewhere?
She just has me doing literally everything. Like all she's doing is wearing a shower dress.
Ah, there you are. Took you a while to get the shower head.
You could have done it.
I think we need something to properly attach it all together. Could you go downstairs and find something we could use?
Bro.
Since I'm already in my pajamas, do you mind taking our dirty clothes down there? Please?
I swear to God.
After we go to bed, my character decides to steal all of the keys from behind the front desk and unlock every single room in the inn. Because something just feels off.
I am honestly the problem in this situation. I keep just walking around to people's rooms trying to unlock them. Oh my God. The rapture happened. I don't want to be walking around. I don't want to do that. I'm going down here, I'm going down here, I'm going down here, I'm going down here, I'm going down here. 3, 7, 8, 2.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Put some shoes on.
The morning after I snoop through the entire inn, Jen wakes me up like this.
For a second I thought you were never gonna wake up. Are you ready for our little hiking trip?
I'm ready for you to fuck the hell off.
Also that we can go on our little hiking trip, which is just us walking next to the road again.
I think the Kinseys are hiding something.
Oh my God, this guy is coming back.
The ghost of the boy still haunts the house. I've seen it. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but now I am sure.
Very slowly.
Yeah, we're huge hiking fans. We just love seeing all the sights. You guys have got to hike down I-40 if you haven't. The views are stunning. The same guy who recommended the inn to us pulls up in his truck again, and he's like, "What are you ladies doing out here all alone?"
Everything okay there?
Which the first time he did that, I was like, okay, sir, that's weird. You're being weird. But this time, he kind of has a point. What are we doing out here, actually? But he lets us know that he's met the owners of the inn before, and our stories just aren't adding up.
Thomas Kinsey, white dude, average height, skinny man with a lot of attitude.
Guys, I met Mr. Kinsey. He's an African American. He definitely ain't no skinny man.
After this astonishing revelation, we go back to the inn. We choose to go back to the haunted inn with the mean people who are not who they say they are.
You better have brought some food with you.
So honestly, whatever happens next is kind of on us.
Okay, she's still got the dogs out, so she's fine. Can you see that I'm shaking? My hands are literally shaking, look. I hate having to open so many... Stop. What the fuck? Why does everyone have a shower dress except for me? Okay, I'm brave, and I can do it. This is just a game. By the way, this isn't real. Shower dresses are fake. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off!
The final scary game I played was called Cinderella VR. And this game may look innocent and fun, but guys, it's honestly terrifying. So if you get easily scared, skill issue, but also do not hesitate to sit this one out. It's pretty tough to watch.
This dinner is terrible.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, boo.